What's up, folks, and welcome to this episode of the Modern Truths Throwback Thursday. I'm MJ, here with Alex Storm, and as we always do, we talk about movies. And we say old school movies, but sometimes not that old, as is the case with this week's movie. What are we watching this week?
So, the new Magic Mike movie, Magic Mike XXL, I believe, is coming out soon. So we decided to go back and watch the original Magic Mike. A new experience for both of us, something we hadn't planned on watching in our lives, and it didn't turn out too badly. Yeah,
unlike a lot of Throwback Thursdays, this was the rare film that neither one of us had ever seen before, you know. It stars Matthew McConaughey, of course, Channing Tatum as Magic Mike, directed by Steven Soderbergh, and also a little Joe Manganiello in there for good measure. Pretty much a beefcake cast. And you know what? My dark horse, the former wrestler Kevin Nash is in there as well. You know, so you gotta love this cast here. So you tell me, what did you think about Magic Mike? You know, because this is a, you know, admittedly geared towards women film, right? I mean,
geared towards women and I think gay men as well. I was intrigued, to say the least. I was curious. When I found out it was about strippers, I had no idea what it was going to be about. I don't know of any other movie that's about male strippers. And I guess there were some impressive parts. There were no impressive-looking men as far as I was concerned. There weren't any men that I was like, whoa, this is cool. I'd watch this over again just to see this guy dance or strip or whatever.
Wow. Oh, man, the trolls are going to, let us know what you think in the comments, ladies.
Sorry. I don't know, Channing Tatum, not my jam.
Wow.
But,
all right.
But
she's going to get us banned from the internet pretty soon.
But Matthew McConaughey was awesome. I wish I knew Matthew McConaughey in real life, but I feel like he was playing a version of himself where he's like this like pimp strip club owner with all these cool dance moves and like a little bit of like an effeminate, like I don't give a fuck kind of side, and I loved him. He made the movie for me.
You know what? I want to quickly interrupt, but yeah, funny that you say a little bit effeminate, because for some reason I thought that he was going to be revealed to be gay before the movie was over. I thought that was Dallas's secret, is that he was gay, basically, or you know. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think that he was gay in the movie, but he just had this like, this very, very unique side to him that none of the other characters had. The other characters were kind of manly men, and Matthew McConaughey was eccentric. He was all his own, and he was amazing. He's worth watching the movie for alone. Aside from that, I wasn't very interested in the story. Drama and like guy drama, nonetheless, watching these guys kind of struggle with their lives and their own personal internal issues, trying to be grown-up men and make a living and a life for themselves, and I don't really care.
Yeah.
But Matthew McConaughey was entertaining, and I mean, it was a movie I wouldn't watch again probably, but I don't mind that I've seen it, and I'd recommend it to someone.
Yeah. I think, you know, back to Matthew McConaughey's point, I mean, he was in the middle of the McConaissance when this movie came out. You know, he was just pumping them out, a stream of amazing performances left and right. And this is one that no one really talked about during the McConaissance. Mm-hmm. You know, this was sort of the redheaded stepchild of the McConaissance. But really, yeah, just yet another fascinating performance out of Matthew McConaughey. Totally, like every scene he's in this movie, you can't keep your eyes off the guy. You're just waiting to see what he's going to do next. Yeah. Unfortunately, Channing Tatum, the star of the film, wasn't quite as compelling for me. In fact, basically the entire story of the film wasn't compelling for me, which is kind of weird because as a heterosexual male, the stripper scenes weren't exactly what was keeping me engaged. And you know, I'm comfortable enough to say I actually was impressed by the dancing, particularly Channing Tatum's dancing.
He
was
a good dancer.
Like, I mean,
it was impressive.
Yeah, it was like
he was way better than Kevin Nash. You have to watch, if you watch a movie, watch for Kevin Nash in the background shuffling around. Awesome.
Wow. Yeah, or barely shuffling is probably a better way. But yeah, I don't know. I must say, yeah, back to Kevin Nash. It's just funny that they even let him rock his knee brace as a stripper. I mean, nothing turns a woman on more than a knee brace. You know what I'm saying? Hey, exactly. He's done one too many popping and locking it or something. He blew his knee out. Whatever, man. Just, yeah, awkward. But I don't know. I mean, yeah. I don't even know what to say about Magic Mike. Like, it's not a classic film. It's not even that old, right? So I don't really know what to say, you know, except that does this movie make me curious about Magic Mike XXL, knowing that Matthew McConaughey isn't in it.
Yeah.
And for me, the answer is adamantly no. Like, I don't care because, like, after having seen this movie, not knowing what to expect at all, I know that the best thing about it was Matthew McConaughey. So if Matthew McConaughey's not in it, I'm like, what's the point of watching it?
Yeah.
You know?
No, I completely agree. And the interesting thing, you say Channing Tatum was, I don't know, left something to be desired, which I completely agree with. The guy who played the kid, who was like his co-star, they were essentially got about equal screen time, I felt like. And maybe it was just the way that the story went, but I was much more interested in what his co-star was going through and it being sort of his movie than Channing Tatum. I didn't care about his endeavors and like his entrepreneurial spirit and his desire to move on beyond stripping or make money from stripping. It was kind of interesting to watch this kid fall into it and see what drama came to him because of getting involved in this lifestyle.
And it is the kids' movie. I mean, I remember when it came out, reading reviews, and that's kind of what they were saying. It's called Magic Mike, but it's actually not about Magic Mike. I mean, well, it is about Magic Mike, but it's not like solely Magic Mike's story. And yeah, certainly the other story was more compelling. Magic Mike is just, I don't know, the best way for me to put it is, I feel like Magic Mike is Channing Tatum. Now, I don't know if that's a compliment to like, you know what I'm saying, or is an insult to him. And then I feel like I was like, yeah, this totally seems like this is Channing Tatum. Like, because apparently he was a male stripper in real life, and so I think of him if he started as a male stripper in real life and then had aspirations to become an actor. Then you can see maybe you can attribute some probably not even accurate like aspects of the same thing here, where he was like, I'm a stripper, I want to be taken seriously as an actor, right? I mean, the first movie that he was in, maybe it's not his first movie ever, but certainly the first movie that was like of significance was the Step It Up, the dance movie, you know, in which I distinctly remember seeing trailers for that movie and saying, we're never going to see any of the people in this movie ever again, and now Channing Tatum is one of the biggest stars in Hollywood. So, again, got to give the guy a pat on the back for getting it done, you know what I'm saying? So I respect that.
He made it in.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him. Unfortunately, Magic Mike didn't move me the way they might have wanted it to. Do we have anything else to say about Magic Mike?
That's it. If you want to watch some mediocre-looking guys dance around without their clothes, watch Magic Mike.
Guys, come
if you like Matthew
really?
McConaughey, they're mediocre.
If you want, mediocre.
If you like Matthew McConaughey, watch Magic Mike. He makes the entire movie.
If you like Matthew McConaughey, watch Magic Mike. I would say if you like Matthew McConaughey, watch True Detective.
Well,
okay?
yes, but if you've seen everything else he's done, watch Magic Mike.
I can give you watch The Lincoln Lawyer or something, man. Look, no, if you like Matthew McConaughey, he's better in something else, man. Go back and watch Frailty, as a matter of fact. Okay, take it back. You know what I'm saying? You know what? This is gave me an idea. I think we should check out Frailty pretty soon for one of our Throwback Thursdays. We just want to keep the Matthew McConaughey thing going. But on that note, that will conclude our discussion of Magic Mike for this episode of Throwback Thursday. I am, once again, MJ, and you can follow me at the only MJ on Twitter, and she is...
I'm Alex Storm. You can follow me at Alex Storm, TMT, as in The Modern Truth.
That's right, folks, The Modern Truth, which is where you can find all of our Throwback Thursday videos, any news you'd be interested in, and a bunch of other cool videos, too. So thanks for tuning in again, folks, and take care.